let's put this one into there. Andre Roux, that's done. I just need to cut Andre Roux out. Let me cut Andre Roux out. I'll be right back with you, and then we're back on form. Andre Roux, famous female violinist, not chef, as I said before. Richard Chamberlain. I uploaded Richard. I want Andre Roux. There she is. 13 minutes. Look, 30. What is wrong with me tonight? That's 2 videos that have gone triple and quadruple what they normally take. Right, let's come back. Did we have one? We did. Richard Gere. Let's put Gere in the back file. Don't you start kicking me, you little div. Gere. Away it goes. So, we're looking at Richard Gere, Mum's favourite as well. What was it? Officer and a Gentleman. Love lifts us up where we belong. Where the eagles fly on the mountain. Oh, I've got to be quiet. It's 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock at night. You got me singing at the top of my voice, lot. My mum loved this one. Rhonda, welcome to the show. Mum loved this one. She really did. Officer and a Gentleman. The time she made me watch Deborah Winger. At the end of that movie, she's sobbing. Pair of flip-flops now, Mum, innit, eh? Had a whiff, any of your tears, any of your time. What's the first thing you notice about old Richard Gere? What's the first thing you notice? The long, narrow face of a woman. Not wide, long and narrow, because she has no cheekbones. Her ears are high set. Her eyes are close set. She got an arching eyebrow look. She got a very flat forehead. And she's lacking jawbone and no neck with a back cave right underneath the chin where they put surgery in, scars. Any of you that studied my work know what it looks like. The back cave. Back cave. There she is as a young lady. Sloping jawline. She's got a sloping jawline of Johnny Sins. But I've seen his willy. Love lifts us up where we belong. Oh, Richard Gere's got a baps out. She was quite petite, wasn't she? Look how the way the thick part of the clavicle bows inwards, look, on each side. Instead of being flat and square, it's a slung shoulder lock. Hips and shoulders meet. She's slightly tilted there now. Again, with the Bruce Lee school of high waisters. Tell me, fellas, do you really pull your trousers up to your belly button, or do you have them hanging right here on the hip line? Because that's not the hips of a man, look, that's the hips of a woman sitting there. Right there would be a male hip. You just got to take a look at these two. Who's got the wider face? Who's got the long face? Who's got the wide face? It's really that simple. And once you've memorised these two skulls and the features in them, and you apply them to this picture, you get a female head there, close set eyes, high set ears, pink lips, no jawbone. Bit Joe Biden-ish there, isn't she? And right there, a bit Patsy-ish, just a bit like Patsy. That right there, sunshine, is an absolute diesel of a jawbone compared to that look, the sloping jaw of a woman versus the diesel of a man. Male teeth as well. Look at the lion smile. Julia Roberts, famous for that big grin. Yes, Bette Midler as well. There's loads of them. Janet Street Porter's got to be my favourite. I can't believe Janet Street Porter passes as a woman. Janet Street. For all of you Americans and other people from around the world who don't understand who Janet Street Porter is, that picture does not do justice to him. Let's find one. That's still not doing justice to him. does though. Tell me why. Oh, do you know what? Spitting image is another one that tells you the truth. They give the women these huge mouths. Looks like a toilet seat with these huge dentals, right? And the far apart rectangular eyes, but the short sloping forehead. They show you in these puppets. Look at this. Where is it? Prince Harry spitting image. Look how close together Prince Harry's eyes are. Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Far apart male eyes, flat forehead, expanding at the top, giving Mickey Mouse ears, look. High set ears, low set ears, small mouth, little teeth, big mouth, big teeth, wide cheekbones, no cheekbones. They literally, they mimic the wrong faces, look. And because they wouldn't look right. If you gave Meghan Markle small, close set eyes, smaller teeth, then they'd look wrong. So they have to show you the truth in plain sight. Spitting image. Look, it's uncanny, isn't it? Isn't it uncanny? Donald Trump's another one. Oh, that Donald Paddington bear. This.
New phone, who dis?
New phone, who dis? I love spitting image, I really do. If you've never seen spitting image, folks, you've got to go watch spitting image. Some of the stuff they get Donald Trump doing. Oh, Melania. You've got to see Melania. Melania. Spitting image. That's the one. Images. Look at that! Look at that neck! Look at the neck they gave. Oh, so funny. But it's a man, look. It's a man's face. Wide cheekbones, big low set mouth, look. Rectangular shaped eyes, short sloping forehead. And then in comparison to, look at the rounded eye sockets of the woman. The long top lip with the deep philtrum. How many times do I have to point these things out to you? And the small mouth with the pink lips. Boris Johnson's another one, look. Look how close together Boris's eyes are. And then, look at Greta Thunberg's blockhead. Piers Morgan's squashy face. Oh, gosh. And then you got the royals, look. The king and the queen. Look at the king with the big rock blockhead. And then Charles with the high... I know she got big ears, but look how close that they put her eyes, look. That's, right. In future, I'm not going to do any more transvestigations. Anytime you mention someone's name, I'm just going to go look at the spitting image puppets. But you know what it is that's funny about Melania? It's the voice that they gave her. The voice. When Melania started talking on spitting image... The other day, right, I was just sat there, I hadn't seen Melania, but Donald asked Melania a question and she told him to shut the up. But it was so funny. Oh, please tell me that's where is that? That's 4 years ago now. Is that the new one 4 years ago? No, spitting image. Melania, spitting image. Short. I just want you to hear that voice. Donald Trump leaves the White House 2020. I don't think it's that one. Maybe he has still got it though.
What if your money never sat idle and could earn up to 4.5%?
All right, we got 15 minutes to clear out the White House before Biden moves in. Take it.
Nicking all the White House, Jules.
Anything that's not nailed down.
Is that Melania?
This copper will fetch a pretty penny at the...
That's not the clip. They did one, right, where the clip where they'd given it Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice. And that Donald Trump asked her a question and she just went, shut up. F up in Schwarzenegger's voice. Anyway, I've got off topic again. Richard Gere. Close set eyes, long face of a woman, lacking a trachea, a jawbone, an Adam's apple. It becomes more obvious the older they get, just like with the women who look more manlier. The woman becomes softer as she turns into a grandma. Skullcheck says she's a woman. If you can't see their close set eyes, I can't help you, I really can't. Richard Gere walking. We're done. Is that from Officer and a Gentleman? I think that is from Officer and a Gentleman, in it. American Gigolo, the other one. It's a woman lot. The American Gigolo is a prostitute. It's not Gigolo, it's a prosy. Richard Gere's a prostitute. Just called it the American prostitute, not the American Gigolo. Richard Gere, failing forensics. Another one here. Inline footfall with diamond look. I don't know who that is. As above, so below, wouldn't you say? She's mincing. Look at that beautiful diamond in there. Richard with the big pants. Look how big those pants and how wide they are. With the beautiful diamond showing there. But the woman, so-called woman at the back with a big neck, has got very straight legs, knees together, wouldn't you say? In comparison to these two. You can see, right, as this one brings this leg forward, look, that diamond's going to expand into this lock. You can already see the knee and the foot leaning outwards, look. This one's doing it and it's going to come back in. By God's graces, I can see these things. And like Alex asked me the other day, why do I do it? For the love of God. For the safety of children in this world. But if you're asking me why I personally do it, because no one else will. No one wants to be championing God. They don't believe in him. They've got no spirit. They've lost the way. I don't want to say they've got no soul or spirit. I shouldn't say that. They've just got no fundamental thoughts of their own. They can't think for themselves. But the minute you and I were given that chance, we recognised his glory, right? You know you did. I'm talking to natural people now, not the bull crapping, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a man nonsense flip-flops that you're none of these things. You can't even tell the truth about your core identity. But for those naturals out there who truly found God the way I did, it's a miracle, isn't it? You must believe in miracles now, right? Because I do. That he can wake me up from all these... There's meant to be 8 billion of us down here. 8 billion people, he chose me to wake up. 8 billion people down here, he chose you to wake up. And it can be mad if he chooses 140,000 people, 144,000 people to wake up and tell the rest of the world. Richard Gere from Flamingo again. Where's my full minces? There's one. Right, oh, it's a tiny picture though. Full mince right there, Richard Gere. Ski with full mince, look. They can't walk straight. The feet, look. Look at the leg and knee bending outwards at 8 o'clock. They can't walk straight, look. Straight into full mince. It's a little picture. Why are all these full minces little? There we go, full mince. Look at the arm hanging akimbo, the slight shoulder tilt. You'll see it a lot, the shoulder tilts. Is that the one where he had a pee in the street, or was that a movie he was filming? Inline footfall. Arms hanging akimbo like the toilet door shows you. Is that a nice one there, Richard? Oh, it is. We're done. Look at that. Saturday Night Fever. She's absolutely mincing. Richard Gere is biologically female, proven again by the way she walks. Let's tweet her up there. Love lifts us up where we belong. Yeah, that's the one where he was peeing in the street lot. But I think it was a movie. Where the eagles fly. Richard Gere. Post. Let's come back to class. Let's close those windows. Let's open up a new window. Who's the next one on that list? After Richard Gere. Kim Basinger. I swear down, I've already done it. I'm not even checking. Laverne Cox. Who's Laverne Cox? You're winding me up. It's not famous. Laverne Cox. Clues in the name. Yeah, that's not famous. It's ugly. It's not famous. I'm not doing them yet. I want real famous people. Hello. Did I say hello, Tim? Hello. Murray Avram. Who the... Right, I'm going to have a look. 2 first names. You're winding me up again. I said famous people. F. Murray Avram. Yeah. It can wait. Nobody knows who F. Murray Avram is. Let's do another one. Donald Sutherland. I swear down, I've done that one as well. Or was it Kiefer? Which one did I do? I did one of the Sutherlands. Right, Donald Sutherland. I swear I've done it. Maybe not. Maybe it was Kiefer. Donald Sutherland. Go on, and we'll do Donald Sutherland.